From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Good Tuesday morning. We now have another fire to talk about in addition to the two fires that we talked about just yesterday morning. So we're going to start off with the Swauk Creek fire burning in Kittitas County, burning 2 miles to the north of Lauderdale Junction. It is in the Liberty area. It is between 100 to 150 acres, and it is prompting a couple different evacuations, a level 2 evacuation for Deer Gulch in the Liberty area, and then a level 1 evacuation for the Liberty area in Harkness Road. So in the level 2 area, that's where you want to be packed and ready to leave at a moment's notice. In the level 1 area, just kind of, keep tabs on the situation adjacent to you. Another fire that's burning not in Kittitas County, but it's burning in southwestern Yakima County. The Williams Mine fire. It's still the northern and the eastern flank of this fire are acting up. This one's now over 13,000 acres and containment's holding pretty steady at 31%. Then we have this fire that is burning in southern Morrow County. It is the Canyon fire. There we go. 190 acres, not much known about containment. Really, we haven't got a lot of information on this fire at all, but we'll continue to track it until it's 100% contained. Right now, temperatures are in the 50s and 60s, so you might need a light jacket. In fact, I would put money on the fact that you need some sort of light jacket as you're headed out the front door this morning. But a little bit later today, you can expect more t-shirt weather, although we will be cooler today as opposed to yesterday, better air quality, and that's going to that's going to tee up some of these shower chances for Tuesday through Thursday, and in the wake of that, we'll feel pretty fall-like. So I'll touch on all of this coming up on Good Morning Northwest, which starts right now.
Straight ahead on Good Morning Northwest, new information on the murder of a woman in Wapato. An autopsy was performed yesterday and she has been identified. Who she is just ahead.
And a decision has been made on whether the trial of Bryan Kohberger will be moved out of the county the murders happened in. We have what the judge has decided.
And the first presidential debate between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump is just hours away. Plus, Apple Valley News Now will have a special election show after the debate. We have the details. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal.
And I'm Jill Sperling. It is Tuesday, September 10th.
Happy Tuesday, Jill.
Happy Tuesday, Jessica.
How's your morning going?
Pretty well so far. And yours?
It was I'm waiting for the cold weather to get in.
Yes.
And as soon as it's going to get in, I'm going to be like, it's too cold. I'm going to complain.
I thought we were in for it today, but not quite. We've been told it's a transitional
close,
day.
Though.
Yes.
Yeah, we're close, and we'll check in with Josh Colbreth later on with more information on that. But we're going to start off your top stories now with crime news. Police have arrested a Kennewick man following his concerning post to social media.
Logan Kenmore was arrested for felony harassment and threats to kill just before 2 p.m. yesterday. The Richland Police Department say Kenmore shared 2 images of firearms and expressed his frustration with RPD, the Richland School District, and several family members.
Police say he showed a desire to personally address perceived offenses. The Richland Police Department says they took these threats seriously. The investigation is ongoing.
An update in the murder trial for the man accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students. It will not take place in Latah County.
Judge John Judge granted the defense's request to change the trial location. The defense argued for the case to be moved to Ada County, but court documents granted the request without naming a location.
Bryan Kohberger's defense team filed a motion to move the trial out of Latah County due to a possible biased jury. A hearing was held with the defense presenting their arguments on August 29th. Court documents say the court accepted the defense's argument for a reasonable likelihood of presumed prejudice.
The family of one of the University of Idaho murder victims is upset, but they say the one good thing is they'll no longer have to deal with Judge John Judge.
You got a judge throwing up a white flag and giving up, and, that's the best thing he could have done.
For months, the defense has argued a fair trial for Bryan Kohberger could not be held in Latah County. Steve Gonsalves claims it's another tactic in the ongoing trial.
They can spin it all the way they want, but the DNA in Boise, Ada County is the same as DNA in Latah County in Moscow. So have fun with that. Have fun with that, Ann.
He's referring to Kohberger's attorney, Ann Taylor. Judge John Judge also believes the Latah County Courthouse cannot handle a trial of this size. Now we have new information in the murder of a Wapato woman. During the early morning of September 6th, deputies were called to the 100 block of Mellis Road for a domestic violence incident and gunshots being fired. The girlfriend was shot by her boyfriend and she was killed.
An autopsy was performed yesterday morning, and the woman has been identified as 37-year-old Heather Renee England from Yakima. The suspect is 45-year-old Gianni Philip Alamo from Yakima. He is still on the run from law enforcement. The vehicle he was driving was found later in the afternoon on the day of the murder.
Crime Stoppers of Yakima is now giving up to $1,000 to anyone who provides the information leading to the suspect's arrest.
There is a new way to earn a law degree at Heritage University, this through a partnership with Seattle University School of Law.
Apple Valley News Now's Riley Fitzgerald says this will address the need for legal professionals who understand the climate of Central Washington.
Local students to pursue law degrees without leaving the Yakima Valley. It's been in discussion for around 3 years, but now it's happening. A partnership between Heritage University and Seattle University Law to bring a law program within reach of students in Central Washington.
The intention of Seattle University School of Law is to have a facilitator here, an adjunct or a professor of some sort, a faculty member of some sort, or director that works closely with students on our campus. And then students will have access to study space, access to our library. They'll also have access to some of our resources, like having internet and a space to be able to meet and organize as a cohort.
With the hub at Heritage, students will have a pathway to study law, pass the bar exam, and practice law locally. It's part-time, hybrid online legal education. Provost Melissa Hill explains that some classes can be offered on campus, while some can be accessed via Zoom, and there's also the chance to travel periodically to Seattle to take classes there.
What we're doing that's a little bit unique or different is that we're providing a space for them to be able to stay within their local community. So for all intents and purposes, they'll graduate just like any other graduate of the Seattle University School of Law.
The need for lawyers, attorneys, and criminal justice professionals is huge in Central Washington, specifically those who know the area and ones who understand the needs of the community.
We see a lack of individuals who are bilingual or who lack an understanding of working with Indigenous law, which is very different. And so to have individuals that are trained here from the community that can stay in the community and be mentored and work with other local attorneys here is very important.
According to Hill, there is a cohort of students graduating Saturday from HU's LSAT Plus program who have expressed interest in this. In Toppenish, I'm Riley Fitzgerald with Apple Valley News Now.
This Saturday, Seattle U Law and Heritage University will sign a memorandum of understanding to establish the hybrid hub.
That ceremony is on the 14th at 5 p.m. in the Barnhill Fireside Room at Heritage University.
Up next on Good Morning Northwest, today is World Suicide Prevention Day. We take a look at some of the stats surrounding suicide.
We also have a look at a local event taking place today that focuses on suicide prevention. Details just ahead, but first, Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth will have your weather forecast. We'll be right back.
Whether your way home is a loud symphony of chaos you wish you could get out of your head, a museum of messes not even the greatest of scientific minds could explain, or somehow there just isn't enough time no matter how early you leave.
So, what do you think?
I wouldn't have it any other way.
We're here to help you find the vehicle that's perfect for you.
Find your way home in a Subaru certified pre-owned vehicle from McCurley Subaru.
When it comes to legal matters, you need someone you can trust. At Morphine Law Firm, we are sincerely grateful for the last 5 years of trust and support you've given our firm. Your trust and support have been a major driving force behind our mission for justice. We offer free consultations, and we may not always tell you what you want to hear, but we try to steer you in the right direction. We appreciate your continued trust and confidence in Morphine Law Firm.
Okay, guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal.
Right now, you can get 4 lines for just $90.
Sorry, just double checking. Is it really that good of a deal?
Yeah, it's a huge deal.
You also get 4 free phones of your choice.
4 free phones! Wow, I just triple checked and that's awesome.
So go get that deal. Or at least help me clip. Do you check the expiration dates?
Oh, I can do that.
Great.
Get 4 free phones of your choice with no trade-in needed, plus 4 lines for $90.
Did you know? Occupational medicine focuses on the prevention and treatment of work-related injuries. Astria Health works directly with employers to keep employees safe and business running. We offer pre-employment physicals, DOT physicals, drug and alcohol screenings, L&I exams, and work-related injury care. For more information, visit us online at astria.health. Astria Health, exceptional rural healthcare close to home.
This newscast sponsored by Walker's Furniture and Mattress. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. You'll notice with the wildfire smoke map, there's just not a lot on the map, except for in southern portions of Morrow County and Umatilla County. Definitely there is some smoke at a higher clip down that way. And we'll go ahead and show you what happens to all of this throughout the rest of today. This is by 5 p.m. You'll see kind of this patch of some much thicker smoke immediately downwind of the Squaw Creek fire. So that could certainly impact portions of the Kittitas Valley. Also around 5 p.m. there could be some very light haze in the foothills of the Blues. But for the rest of us, Yakima, Tri-Cities, Hermiston, air quality should be pretty good and skies will be mostly clear, at least mostly clear from smoke. And then as we head into tomorrow, looks like the situation essentially is going to be the same, although I'm thinking that air quality will be improved even more for the foothills of the Blues, and we'll still be dealing with some of the smoke from the Squaw Creek fire. Okay, here's your CoCast for today for the Tri-Cities. Light jacket stuff for this morning with temperatures in the 50s and 60s, but a little bit later today, of course, more t-shirt weather. Even though we're going to be cooler compared to yesterday, but we'll still be about 5 degrees above average for this time of the year. So we'll be in the mid to upper 80s. Again, a mixture of sun and clouds, and that is sort of going to be the indicator that we have a big sea change happening with our weather pattern. So I'll show you rain chances going up and temperatures going down into Wednesday, and that's going to be coming up in a few minutes.
Thank you, Josh. In your health headlines this morning, today is World Suicide Prevention Day. The International Association for Suicide Prevention organized this day to promote ways to prevent suicides. Now, worldwide, 800,000 people die from suicide each year. It's the leading cause of death among 15 to 29-year-olds. And according to the IASP, people more vulnerable to suicide have mental health conditions such as anxiety and depression. They often feel like they are trapped and alone with no other options, which is why the IASP has launched a campaign to create hope through action. In the U.S., the 3-digit suicide prevention hotline, 988, is celebrating its 2nd anniversary, so you can dial or text 988 at any time to reach the National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. The Walla Walla County Department of Community Health and Reach Out Walla Walla will be holding the annual Reach Out Suicide Prevention Walk today. It's taking place from 4 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. at 99 South First Avenue. These organizations will also be offering suicide prevention training on Tuesday, September 17th and Wednesday, September 25th. And these training sessions will be at the Walla Walla Public Library from 5 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Now, whether you're an Apple iPhone user or not, it's always exciting to see what new features the new phone will have. So up next, we look at the specs of the upcoming iPhone 16. And that's coming up in your consumer news. Keep it here. We'll be right back.
There was a time when you could get a complete meal for just $5, but you gotta go way back. Well, just a Tuesday. Yes, Tuesdays at A&W, single Papa Burger combos complete with fries and a root beer cost just $5. This all-time great deal is available Tuesdays only at A&W.
Get 3.9% APR for 36 months plus $1,000 purchase allowance on most 2024 Cadillac models when you finance through Cadillac Financial.
We know what you want in a chainsaw. Husqvarna chainsaws deliver the performance, comfort, and precision cutting you need to get the job done quickly and safely. Gas or battery powered, it's what precision cutting is all about. And for every job in any environment, your Husqvarna dealer has a professional series chainsaw that works as hard as you do, setting the standard in outdoor power equipment trusted by professionals around the world. And to make things better, we're introducing our extended limited consumer warranty. Find the Husqvarna chainsaw that's right for you at Liberty Lawn and Saw in West Richland.
Since 1968, Sundown M Ranch has helped over 200,000 patients and families recover from the effects of substance use disorders.
I was ashamed, humiliated, and not sure if I could be helped, but I listened and found a completely different way to live by spending time at Sundown.
I did not believe there was a way out of the dark hole my life had become. Sundown M Ranch provided a foundation for me to find a new way to live.
Sundown M Ranch. Today is the first day of the rest of your life.
KFC's fan favorite country fried steak is just $5.99 every Wednesday. It's a complete meal with your favorite sides. Best of all, it's just $5.99. Country fried steak, $5.99 Wednesdays only at KFC.
After the presidential debate, join us for a special look at the general election. Who's running? What are the hot issues? How do you vote? It's your voice, your vote, the 2024 general election. Watch tonight at 8 after the presidential debate on Apple Valley News Now.
Men know what you actually look like in real life. She's not that tall because she's wearing 7-inch stilettos.
Oh, I know a lot of guys that have been fooled.
Next Live with Kelly and Mark. Deneen Moore. Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
This newscast sponsored by Mariano Morales Law. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Right now you're taking a live look at Pasco. This view coming courtesy of the Dust Devils. And we're seeing some, pretty clear skies out there this morning, at least in terms of the amount of smoke that's out there. It's not nearly as hazy as what we were seeing for Sunday. Now, there will be a mixture of sun and clouds out there for today. Temperatures this morning in the 50s and 60s. A little bit later today will be about 5 degrees above average for this time of the year. So we'll either end up in the mid or upper 80s. We'll have some breezes today, gusting between 20 to 25 miles per hour for the Kittitas Valley, for the lower Columbia Basin, and for the foothills. But for tonight, even though the breezes will linger in the Kittitas Valley, they'll likely die off for the basin and for the foothills. But you'll notice that there are some little shower icons on this map, and I'll show you what that's all about with Futurecast. We'll pick this up at around 11 p.m. We're anticipating some showers to start firing up along the foothills of the Blues. Also, some of this moving in from the west. And we'll start to put this into motion, and by the time we get to 5 in the morning, that's when we can start to see some impacts into the Kittitas Valley and the Yakima Valley and for the lower Columbia Basin. And this will continue throughout much of the day. At least there's going to be the potential for it to continue throughout much of the day tomorrow. But around 5 p.m., really after that is when things start to die off, at least for the basin and for the valleys. But in the foothills, we could have showers and thunderstorms lingering well into the day on Thursday. So a breakdown of the days is that obviously Wednesday is going to be much more active, but some lingering showers and thunderstorms possible for Thursday. Have some small shower chances returning for Saturday and Sunday, but it's not looking like a washout for this weekend at all. If anything, it is looking like we're going to have a very nice weekend with some very fall-like temperatures. We'll be seasonal, if not a little bit below average for this time of the year. Here's a 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities. Cooler with decent shower and storm chances on Wednesday, and then lingering showers are possible very early in the morning on Thursday. For Yakima, thunderstorm chances going up for Wednesday, then a nice stretch of dry and fall-like weather from Thursday into the weekend. For Ellensburg, we'll have a 50-50 shot of thunderstorms for tomorrow, but a beautiful sunny, cooler, and a windy day in the wake of all that on Thursday. For Hermiston, feeling fall-like with decent shower and thunderstorm chances for Wednesday, much drier by Thursday and keeping it dry through the weekend. Then for Walla Walla, a much better chance for wet weather on Wednesday as opposed to Thursday, but keeping it dry for Friday and Saturday, but then small shower chances return by Sunday.
Thank you, Josh. In consumer news, your smart devices are getting even smarter as tech companies are rolling out new phones with artificial intelligence brain power. And yesterday, it was Apple's turn with the new iPhone 16. Zach Fuentes has a look at the new features.
Introducing the iPhone 16. It's Apple's first iPhone built specifically for generative artificial intelligence, or as the tech giant calls it, Apple Intelligence.
Apple Intelligence is going to transform so much of what you do with iPhone.
There's a lineup of 4 iPhone 16 models, phones capable of handling a more advanced version of Siri.
Siri will follow along if you stumble over your words.
Hey Siri, who is the architect behind the Museum of... Wait, no, not the museum. The Palace of Fine Arts.
Bernard Maybeck designed the Palace of Fine Arts.
They'll also feature things like a customizable action button that will replace the mute button, letting phone owners do things like translate a phrase or turn on a flashlight. They'll be equipped with a physical button that opens the camera.
The camera control elegantly blends hardware and software. When you click, it launches the camera.
Some of the features shown at Monday's event were previewed at Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference in June, and the stakes for Apple have been high, with the company coming into the AI game later than others. Many have looked to Apple's jump into AI as an opportunity for it to improve iPhone sales. Many of the Apple AI functions announced will be part of the newest update to iOS 18. The new smartphones will be in store September 20th. Tech expert Mark Vina said Monday's announcements could take some time to really motivate the average person to go out and buy the latest model.
I think it's going to require some type of killer application that may not even be available yet, or something that, hey, I have this phone, I have this capability, and I can do something on it that I can't do on previous models.
Apple also announced new models of its Apple Watch and AirPods, each boasting capabilities that can help improve health and fitness. The newest iPhones coming to stores later this month will cost between $800 to $1,200. In Silicon Valley, Zach Fuentes, ABC 7 News.
Up next on Good Morning Northwest, the Country Music Award nominations are out, and one artist is leading the nominations while another was snubbed. I'll tell you who coming up in your entertainment headlines.
It only happens once a year. Steve Hunt Kia's summer clearance sale. So don't get stuck in the slush. Bring any trade, even if you owe thousands more than it's worth. Can take advantage of Steve Hunt all-wheel drive sale. All with 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days. Steve Hunt Kia.com.
Award-winning country music icon Joe D. Messina heads Carolina Tales California tour. Saturday, October 12th, 8 p.m. Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish. On sale now at Ticketmaster and Legends Gift Shop. Don't miss Joe D. Messina heads Carolina Tales California tour. Saturday, October 12th, 8 p.m. Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish.
September is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. Some symptoms include pain in the hips, back, or chest. Get more at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Prostate Urology Center, the full spectrum of urology care, now accepting new patients.
This is the Tempur-Pedic Breeze mattress, and it's designed to help you feel cool. So no more sweating all night, no kicking off the covers or blasting the air conditioning, because only the Tempur-Pedic Breeze is made with our one-of-a-kind cooling technology that pulls heat away from your body, so the mattress feels up to 10 degrees cooler all night long.
Save up to $700 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
Women, were you exposed to Dactyl while you were pregnant? Infant birth defects are caused by this toxic weed killer used in farming, landscaping, and gardening. As a result, the EPA has asked agricultural workers to stop using Dactyl, also known as DCPA. If you or your child was injured by Dactyl, protect your rights for compensation. Call Whites and Luxembourg today at 917-LAWYERS to learn more. That's 917-LAWYERS.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
It only happens once a year. Steve Hunt Kia's summer clearance sale. So don't get stuck in the slush. Bring any trade, even if you owe thousands more than it's worth. Can take advantage of Steve Hunt all-wheel drive sale. All with 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days. Steve Hunt Kia.com.
Your voice, your vote, tonight after the debate on Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. In entertainment news, Catherine, Princess of Wales, has completed cancer chemotherapy treatment.
In a statement released yesterday, the princess said she's entering a new phase of recovery. And she also said she'll gradually return to the public life in the coming months.
The princess revealed that she'd been diagnosed with cancer in March.
Also, the Country Music Association announced the nominees for the 58th annual CMA Awards yesterday, and there's one artist leading the nominees, but also one notable absence.
Morgan Wallen has the most nods with 7, followed by Cody Johnson and Chris Stapleton with 5 nominations, and Post Malone and Lainey Wilson with 4 each.
Louis Bell, Luke Combs, Charlie Handsome, Hoskins, Jelly Roll, Megan Maroney, and Casey Musgraves, each secured 3 nominations.
Well, missing from the list was Beyonce, who made history earlier this year by becoming the first black woman to come in at #1 on the top country albums chart with her Act 2 Cowboy Carter.
The 58th annual CMA Awards will air on November 20th on ABC.
Well, my favorite country song of the year was definitely This Ain't Texas. And you also couldn't go anywhere without hearing it.
You couldn't. It was all over Instagram. Anytime I'd pull up social media, there it was.
It was a big reel or TikTok song.
If that's not country, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
And you love Casey Musgraves, right?
Oh,
is it Musgraves or Musgraves?
It's Musgraves.
Okay.
Yeah.
He would know.
Yeah, Golden Hour. It's a great album. Listen to it.
I love that one, actually.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Good stuff.
Well, up next on Good Morning Northwest at 6:30, the Children's Village in Yakima helps thousands of children with special needs every year, and it's now bringing back a popular service. Emily Goodell with that report in just a few minutes.
Also, the presidential debate is tonight. We have what you should be looking out for during the debate. Also, details on how this debate can shape an election. It's all in the next half hour. Keep it here. We'll be right back.
The Labor Day sale at Furniture Row has been extended. And that means the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or get 60 months no interest financing. But don't wait. The extended Labor Day sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. Hit by a big truck? I know how to beat their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
Hey there, are you ready to quackercise? It's the best exercise to get ready for the duck race. I know you guys are ready. Are you?
It's coming September 14th. Don't miss your chance to win big at the Mid-Columbia Duck Race. The grand prize is a 2024 Toyota Corolla Cross, plus other fantastic prizes. Support your community, lend a hand, buy a duck, and keep the tradition alive. The Mid-Columbia Duck Race, presented by Toyota and Audubon Auto Care Center.
We know what you want in a chainsaw. Husqvarna chainsaws deliver the performance, comfort, and precision cutting you need to get the job done quickly and safely. Gas or battery powered, it's what precision cutting is all about. And for every job in any environment, your Husqvarna dealer has a professional series chainsaw that works as hard as you do, setting the standard in outdoor power equipment trusted by professionals around the world. And to make things better, we're introducing our extended limited consumer warranty. Find the Husqvarna chainsaw that's right for you at Liberty Lawn and Saw in West Richland.
There are those who factor and those who don't. Nothing this good comes this easy.
Except Factor.
Fresh, never frozen meals ready in 2 minutes.
When Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather forecasted weekend thunderstorms.
We're going to see some heavy showers,
especially in Yakima and Kittitas County.
Viewers told us that their phone weather apps didn't mention them.
Weather apps show no rain or thunderstorms in Sunnyside, Yakima area.
The weather app says nothing but sunshine. Who do I listen to?
That Saturday was one of the biggest days of thunderstorms we've seen in recent memory. Trust the Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather team to get it right. Unlike weather apps, we're local and on your side.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. Hit by a big truck? I know how to beat their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
It's the extended Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Check out the Summit, just $299.99. Or get 60 months no interest and free shipping. The extended Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest. On your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal.
I'm Jill Sperling.
And I'm Josh Colbert.
All right, so we are looking forward to fall, but the other day I walked into Costco and you know what I saw?
What?
Christmas decorations.
Decorations. Oh, no.
Yeah, so they're ahead of the game.
Yeah.
That's not right. You gotta let
one
Halloween have
season
its
pass.
season.
Yeah.
I kind of see what Josh is saying now. We gotta let October or August
Enjoy.
and September.
There's only 4 of them.
Pretty soon we're going to be complaining about how cold it is.
Yes.
I already am.
Well, today's going to be a transitional day, so it's going to feel pretty summer-like for today. But into tomorrow, definitely more fall-like, and then we'll hold on to some of that seasonal weather as we head forward and go into the weekend. But let's take it one day at a time. For this morning, you're taking a live look at Yakima. This view coming courtesy of Bimart. This camera perched atop the Tandem Ridge. A beautiful view this morning. There are some clouds up in the sky. We're going to have a mixture of sun and clouds for today. Temperatures this morning are in the 50s and 60s, 56 for the Tri-Cities, 53 for Sunnyside, 61 for Ellensburg. So pretty much all of us need some sort of light jacket for this morning. But later today, it will be very warm. We'll still be about 5 degrees above average for this time of the year. So we'll either be in the mid to upper 80s. There will be some very light haze up in the sky for the foothills. Could be a little bit thicker in the Kittitas Valley, especially immediately downwind of the fire that's burning in Kittitas County. But these temperatures are set to go down as rain chances are set to go up into Wednesday. And I'll time out those rain chances, also break down those chances with that zone by zone look. So that's going to be coming up in a few minutes.
Thank you, Josh. Well, Children's Village serves thousands of children with special needs and their families every year, allowing them access to specialized services without traveling out of county.
Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us they're now bringing back a service that's been on pause for years.
Children's Village opened its therapeutic pool back in 1997, but had to close down during COVID. Now, after renovations and repairs, it's finally back open. The reopening especially exciting for Jenna Vogel, whose son Jonah has been with the village since he was 5 months old.
Almost 5 years. Yeah, it's been a very long haul for us, and we have received services for absolutely everything for Jonah.
Who loves to play in the water.
Honestly, being in the water is like therapy for him. It's his favorite thing ever. So yeah, we're very, very excited. It just means so much that we can really help him grow and develop and improve in the pool where he is the safest place ever.
Because safety is at the top of their list.
With his autism, that's one of our big concerns is water. So anything we can do that's safe in the water for him, that will help him feel safe and make sure that we feel safe with him. It's huge.
The therapeutic pool, a free resource for children receiving services at the village, paid for through the Memorial Foundation's Youth Works Council, which chooses every year to allocate funds raised by local high schoolers to the Youth Works pageants for Children's Miracle Network to keep the pool accessible to all of the children at the village. Children's Village is also in the middle of an expansion that will allow them to serve more children in need. Reporting from the Yakima newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Thank you, Emily. Returning to political news now, and we're just hours away from the high-stakes presidential debate between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump.
Michael Yoshida has more on what we should be looking for during the debate and how it can shape an election.
Debates and their memorable moments historically are critical to candidates' successes and failures.
The 1980s are now calling to ask for their foreign policy back.
President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump's matchup changed the 2024 race entirely.
If we finally beat Medicare.
Now, Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump are facing off for the first time.
For the typical viewer who is watching this with some degree of how am I going to vote and I'm trying to inform myself, whereas Kamala Harris coming from on policy and personality, whereas Donald Trump coming from on policy and credibility.
Frank Sesno of George Washington University says even though theatrics often replace substance, when watching any political debate, voters should
listen closely to what these candidates say about the particulars of policy. how they would pay for them, what the implications are, how far they would reach, how they would implement them.
And note how the candidates respond to each other.
The interaction between the two of them will be very important. One, for how they define themselves and try to define the other. Two, how they deal with a difficult situation.
The debate should last around 90 minutes, which may seem like a big commitment, but Cesno says it's an investment every voter should make.
Who of these two candidates is saying something that will address the issues and the problems that I and my family are confronting, and who seems most credible and most relatable on that level?
Coming up tonight, Apple Valley News Now will bring you an in-depth local look at the November general election. It's a special that you'll see right here after the presidential debate, which airs exclusively right here on ABC.
One of the big races we've been following is for Congress in District 4. Our Austin Reed has spent a lot of time interviewing the candidates, and yesterday he spoke with Jared Sessler. And here's a preview of what you'll hear from him.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I feel very confident. I feel like we've got an excellent path in front of us, very wide path in order to win this election. And anybody that's supporting President Trump here, it's unlikely that President Trump's going to get the electoral votes here in Washington, unfortunately. But if you want to support President Trump, he's endorsed me. Vote for me, support me, get involved in my team. And we're just very excited. We have a massive grassroots movement.
Now, we won't just be focusing on this race, so again, be sure to tune in to our special Apple Valley News Now election show tonight after the presidential debate. And coming up, the police officer body cam footage on the detainment of NFL star Tyreek Hill has been released. We have the footage and the new developments.
That's up next, but first, Josh will have what you can expect in your weather forecast. Keep it here. We'll be right back.
Apple Valley News Now, the official television home of the Seattle Kraken.
For over 49 years, Shelby's Floral has been your homegrown neighbor, bringing joy and beauty to every occasion. We're more than just a flower shop and specialize in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. Our experienced designers are here to help you with all your floral needs, ensuring that every bouquet is as special as the moment it celebrates. Visit us today at our brand new location on Clearwater in Kennewick. We're part of your community and can't wait to help you celebrate life's moments. Shelby's Floral.
An accident can shatter your life. The award-winning team at Tamaki Law can put your life back together.
I'm attorney Brian Smith.
And I'm attorney Megan Hale. Thank you for voting us Yakima's first choice for personal injury, civil law, and best overall law firm.
We are honored and grateful to be part of this amazing community.
If you've been seriously injured, call Tamaki Law and get your life back.
Discover the luxury of Mr. Mattress, locally owned and operated in the Uptown Mall in Richland. Experience top quality mattresses, bedding, and adjustable bases, all at wholesale prices. Enjoy free delivery in the Tri-Cities. Feel the comfort and quality in every product. Visit Mr. Mattress at 1395 George Washington Way in Richland. Mr. Mattress, your gateway to a better night's sleep.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Only in college football. Yeah, that's how I get by.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Indulge in Legends Casino's seafood buffet experience. Discover a feast of premium crab legs, succulent shrimp, and an array of delectable ocean-inspired dishes. Elevate your evenings with Legends Seafood Buffet every Thursday and Saturday starting at 4 p.m.
After the presidential debate, join us for a special look at the general election. Who's running? What are the hot issues? How do you vote? It's your voice, your vote, the 2024 general election. Watch tonight at 8 after the presidential debate on Apple Valley News Now.
she was lured to your apartment.
Judy is back in the courtroom with all new cases and only on Apple Valley News Now.
And I'm just getting started.
Judy Justice.
In front of millions of people.
Today at 4 on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Thankfully, we don't have any lightning in the forecast for today, but it still is going to be dry, so I thought I'd touch on vegetation dryness. It's going to be a little breezy today as well. So in Kittitas County and Yakima County, remember the 100th percentile would be the driest vegetation on record, but in those counties will be up into the 88th percentile, and that will fuel potentially some more growth from the Swak Creek fire. So certainly we'll keep tabs on that. Also, it's going to be pretty breezy and dry in the lower Columbia Basin as well. And then for the Blue Mountains, also dry up into the 88th percentile. Thankfully, we don't have any breezes in the forecast for today. And so far, so good. It looks like we didn't really have any holdover fires from Sunday. So hopefully we can keep up that good momentum. And I think all of those vegetation dryness metrics are going to go down. And that's going to be because our weather is going to trend cooler and wetter. So here's some of the shower and thunderstorm chances we're tracking from Tuesday night to Thursday afternoon. It's kind of a hodgepodge of different areas and times, but for the valleys, it's going to be from 5 a.m. on Wednesday to 5 p.m. on Wednesday. For the Tri-Cities, it's going to be from 5 a.m. on Wednesday to 5 a.m. on Thursday. The same thing with Hermiston. And then for Walla Walla, a much wider time frame, late tonight through the afternoon on Thursday. But Wednesday, keep in mind, Wednesday is definitely going to be the most active day of that stretch. And here's sort of the peak thunderstorm, the peak shower and thunderstorm chances within that time frame, ranging anywhere from 40 to 70%. So I'll show you this with Futurecast. Also, I'll talk more about those temperatures in the wake of all this, and that's going to be coming up in a few minutes.
Thank you, Josh. In developing news, Miami-Dade police have released body cam footage of Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill, his detainment from Sunday.
Hill was driving near the stadium ahead of the Dolphins' season opener against the Jacksonville Jaguars when he was pulled over.
A police officer approaches Hill's car and knocks on the window. The officer tells him to keep his window down.
Hill told the officer, quote, "Give me my ticket, bro, so I can go. I'm going to be late. Do what you've got to do," before rolling up the window. Now we're about to show you the moment Hill gets pulled out of the car.
Keep your window down. Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Give me that. Get out of the car. Give me that. We'll break that freaking window. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out. 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 What part of law don't you understand? Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting arrested. I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out, bro. God damn, twin. When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand?
I'm getting out.
You understand? Not what you want, but what we tell you. You're a little confused.
I'm getting out, bro.
Too late.
Chill,
Too
bro.
late.
All right, bro. Take me to jail, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro.
We are. We will.
Good, bro.
Hill's agent said the player received 2 moving violations. Hill said yesterday he's still shell-shocked from the whole ordeal.
Miami-Dade police say one of the officers involved in the incident has been reassigned to administrative duties while an internal investigation is conducted. Still ahead, the music festival that ended in a disaster and spurred countless documentaries and memes is making a comeback. Firefest 2 has been announced, and we've got the story coming up in your morning sprint.
But first, Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth will have your full weather forecast. We'll be right back.
There was a time when you could get a complete meal for just $5, but you gotta go way back. Well, just a Tuesday. Yes, Tuesdays at A&W, single Papa Burger combos complete with fries and a root beer cost just $5. This all-time great deal is available Tuesdays only at A&W.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Enjoy bowling here at Triple Play, where fun is always in season.
French fries are fun, which is always in season here at Triple Play. Speaking of fun, did you know it's always in season at Triple Play?
Dude, what's with dropping the tagline?
The marketing ladies wanted me to push it.
What did they offer ya?
5 pizzas.
Gonna share, right?
Of course.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including go-karts, mini golf, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
Oh, thanks.
Exmark Mowers. Signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Save big on Radius mowers. Take advantage of instant rebates or attractive financing going on now.
Experience an Exmark Vertex today at Liberty Lawn and Saw in West Richland.
Off the clock? And you're relaxing in that old thing?
Come on, just a little duct tape. It's good to go.
Well, right now, you can score amazing comfort that's built to last with savings up to 50% during the extended Labor Day sale at Furniture Row. Shop today because the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Find huge savings on living, dining, bedroom, and mattresses. Or get 60 months no interest. But don't wait. The extended Labor Day sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Are you ready for the Central Washington State Fair? Come harvest the fun at the Central Washington State Fair, September 20th through the 29th. Get your tickets now at fairfun.com.
Prostate cancer screenings can lead to early detection, which can help with successful treatments. There's more information at applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Prostate Urology Center, the full spectrum of urology care. Now accepting new patients.
KFC's fan favorite country fried steak is just $5.99 every Wednesday. It's a complete meal with your favorite sides. Best of all, it's just $5.99. Country fried steak, $5.99 Wednesdays only at KFC.
Your voice, your vote, tonight after the debate on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Right now you're taking a live look at the Columbia River. This view coming courtesy of the Legends Casino and Hotel. Some clouds up in the sky. It's going to be a mixture of sun and clouds for today. That'll cool us off a little bit. Also will be cooler compared to yesterday, but still about 5 degrees above average, as most of us will end up in the mid to upper 80s. It'll be a little bit breezy today with winds gusting between 20 to 25 miles per hour for the Kittitas Valley, for the lower Columbia Basin, and for the foothills of the Blues. Now for tonight, winds are going to calm down for the basin and the foothills, but up in the Kittitas Valley, they could still gust maybe upwards of 25 miles per hour. But other than that, you notice some of these shower icons starting to pop up on the map, and that is indicative of the next storm system arriving. So we'll show you that with Futurecast. This is around 11 p.m. tonight. Maybe some showers up along the foothills of the Blues. Also some wet weather moving in from the west. And now we'll show you kind of the progression of this into Wednesday morning. By 5 in the morning, this could start to impact the lower Columbia Basin, also the Kittitas Valley and the Yakima Valley. Now, by the time we get to 5 p.m., there's the chance that this could be continuous throughout the day. But by the time we get to 5 p.m., I think probably after that is when most of us start to dry out. But there could be some showers and thunderstorms that could linger in the foothills, and those could linger well into the day on Thursday. So certainly Wednesday is going to be much more active as opposed to Thursday, but we'll keep an eye on some of those shower and thunderstorm chances for Thursday. And then into the weekend, small shower chances returning. Doesn't look like it's going to be a washout. Also, it looks like it's going to feel pretty comfortable temperature-wise. As you can see, we'll finally have some below average high temperatures for a change. Here's a 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities. Will be cooler with decent shower and storm chances on Wednesday. Lingering showers are possible for very early in the morning on Thursday. Then for Yakima, thunderstorm chances going up for Wednesday. A nice stretch of dry and fall-like weather from Thursday and into the weekend. Then for Ellensburg, about a 50-50 shot of thunderstorms on Wednesday. A beautiful, sunny, cooler, and windy day in the wake of all that on Thursday. Then for Hermiston, feeling fall-like with decent shower and thunderstorm chances for Wednesday. Much drier by Thursday and keeping it dry through the weekend. Then for Walla Walla, a much better chance for wet weather on Wednesday as opposed to Thursday. Keeping it dry for Friday and Saturday, but then small shower chances return by Sunday. Now let's head out to New York City to see what's ahead on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, a major development in the Idaho College murder trial. A judge agreeing to move Brian Koberger's trial out of Moscow, Idaho, where 4 college students were brutally stabbed to death nearly 2 years ago in a case that captivated the nation. The judge saying the defense proved a reasonable likelihood that prejudicial news coverage will compromise a fair trial in Latah County.
There'll be some balancing acts that we need to do, and not all of our family will be easily adjusted to go 6 hours down and 6 hours back.
Overnight, the parents of one of the victims, Kaylee Gonzalez, speaking to GMA.
We're a strong family. I mean, I got this girl by my side, and if I got her by my side, I can do anything.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have more of the family's reaction and what's next for the case. With your GMA First Look, I'm Kenna Whitworth, ABC News, Philadelphia.
When you have moderate to severe eczema, it's okay to show off. With Dupixent, show off your clearer skin and less itch. Because you have plenty of reasons to show off your skin. With Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, you can stay ahead of your eczema. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your skin from within. Many adults saw 90% clearer skin. Some even achieved long-lasting clearer skin and fast itch relief after first dose. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Show off to the world. Ask your eczema specialist about Dupixent.
Now, the morning sprint.
Time is now 6:51. It's time for your 6 o'clock morning sprint. We're going to start off in your national headlines. The first presidential debate between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump takes place tonight.
It's expected to last around 90 minutes. Mics will be muted while the other candidate talks, so you can catch it. And you can catch it right here. After the debate, we'll have a special election show where we'll look in depth at the November general election.
In your business headlines, the iPhone 16 has been unveiled, and it's the first iPhone built specifically for generative artificial intelligence. There's a lineup of 4 iPhone 16 models. It'll have a more advanced version of Siri and feature things like a customizable action button that'll replace the mute button, letting phone owners do things like translate a phrase or turn on a flashlight.
It'll also have a physical button that opens the camera. The new phones will be in stores September 20th and will cost between $800 to $1,200. Apple also announced a new model of its Apple Watch and AirPods.
Today is World Suicide Prevention Day. 800,000 people die from suicide each year worldwide, and it's the leading cause of death among 15 to 29-year-olds. Reminder that if you need help in the U.S., you can dial or text 988 to reach the National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline.
The Walla Walla County Department of Community Health and Reach Out Walla Walla will be holding their annual Reach Out Suicide Prevention Walk today. It's taking place from 4 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. at 99 South 1st Avenue.
The FDA is recalling several brands of apple juice sold at retailers across the country. This is for having higher level of inorganic arsenic than what the government allows. Brands sold by Refresco Beverages are part of the recall, and this includes Great Value, Market Basket, Waste, and Urban Meadow. And these were sold at Waste, BJ's, Aldi, Walgreens, and Walmart.
Additional brands include Nature's Nectar, Wellesley Farms, Solavita, and Clover Valley. So far, no illnesses are linked to the tainted apple juice. Officials say exposure to too much arsenic can cause stomach or intestinal problems, as well as nerve and skin trouble. In your sports headlines, a funeral service was held yesterday for NHL player Johnny Gaudreau and his brother Matthew. The siblings were struck by a suspected drunk driver while riding bicycles on August 29th.
Johnny Gaudreau was an all-star for the Calgary Flames and Columbus Blue Jackets. His wife announced at the service that she's pregnant with their third child.
Now here are the top 5 local things you need to know this morning. Police have arrested a Kennewick man following his concerning posts to social media. The Richland Police Department says that Logan Kenmore shared 2 images of firearms and expressed his frustration with RPD, the Richland School District, and several family members. Yesterday, he was arrested for felony harassment and threats to kill.
And new information in the murder of a woman in Wapato. She was shot at a home in the 100 block of Mellis Road early Friday morning. An autopsy was performed yesterday, and the woman has been identified as 37-year-old Heather Renee England from Yakima. The suspect, 45-year-old Gianni Alamo, is still on the run.
At Heritage University, there's a new way to earn a law degree. This is through a partnership with Seattle University School of Law. With the hybrid hub at Heritage, students will have a pathway to study law, pass the bar exam, and practice law locally. It's part-time hybrid online legal education. The goal is to address the need for legal professionals who understand the climate of Central Washington.
Children's Village in Yakima is bringing back a well-loved service. The therapeutic pool opened in 1997 but had to close down during COVID. Now, after repairs and renovations, it's finally back open. It's available for free for the thousands of children with special needs receiving services at the village every year.
Avelo Airlines is announcing the expansion of its Wine Travels Free program to the entire western United States. The expansion rolls out next Monday, September 16th. Customers who are of legal drinking age can transport 1 case of wine per person at no additional cost. Currently, Avelo has a once-weekly flight between Pasco and Los Angeles. Well, trending this morning, the Fire Festival, a 2017 music festival that ended in disaster, is coming back.
Oh boy, organizer Billy McFarland, who served prison time for fraud for his role in the original event, said, quote, Fire Festival 2 will be on April 25th next year.
It's like, hey, measles is making a comeback. Kind of feels like that. On social media, McFarland posted, it will take place on a private island off the coast of Mexico in the Caribbean. He said 100 tickets have already sold for $500 apiece.
Packages priced at between $1,400 and $1.1 million are supposed to be available soon.
Billy, what have we learned? Nothing.
What you said about morbid curiosity, yes. I think it's
it's infamous, so it may be this time around.
But not enough to drop $1 million on one of those packages.
Yeah, not for a FEMA tent and then a sandwich that's, you know, not even put together.
He's a hedge fund guy, so it seems like.
Oh, goodness.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our weather for this morning. Temperatures in the 50s and 60s, so it is feeling pretty good out there. You'll probably need a light jacket as you're headed out the front door. A little bit later today, it will be cooler compared to yesterday, but we'll still be above average by about 5 degrees. We'll be in the mid to upper 80s. A mixture of sun and clouds up in the sky, and then we have the storm system that's going to arrive overnight. It's kind of a hodgepodge of time frames and chances for the different forecast zones we have within this area. But just know that Wednesday is going to be the most active day. Chances will span from about 40 to 70%, and after that, feeling pretty fall-like.
Thank you guys for watching Good Morning Northwest. You can always find the latest updates on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Good Morning America is up next, and we'll be back with your local news and weather tonight. Have a great day.